How you doing, people? Robert here. The last couple of videos I've been focusing on the definitions of common law. A couple of topics I covered was fraud, threats and extortion. Today I'm going to cover two other things that is important to know about. And one of these things is the amount of proof at common law that is required. Now, people, I'm precise at what I do. I do the work, I do the research, and I deal with it. And what I'm trying to do, my main objective here, is to educate the people. People seem to think that there is no common law, but let me verify there is common law. And statutory legislation come from the roots of common law. Now, the amount of proof at common law. Under Scots common law, the evidence of a single witness, however is credible, is not sufficient to prove such a charge against any accused. Now, people, I keep telling you in these definitions, even in the common law definitions, legalese is being used here in trickery with the words accused means person, not man or woman, or to establish any critical material or fact. Now, under common law, people, there must be evidence of two or more witnesses whose evidence coincides. That kind of adds up together. If you get two or three witnesses, the evidence is going to be similar to make it count. There's also sufficient circumstantial evidence on its own, but that has to be really, really strong, people. Sufficient evidence affected by the rules govern moral doctrine, right? I'll get to that at the end. Circumstantial evidence is affected by the facts and the circumstances which have an apparent relation to the crime and from which an inference may be drawn to guilt of the innocence of the accused. Again, they're using the word accused, people, as a person, right? For a charge to be proved on circumstantial evidence alone, the material facts and the circumstances must point only to the guilt of the accused person, but in reality, man, woman, because that's what you are, and don't be deceived to think otherwise. Now, the moral doctrine is where a person is charged with a series or similar offences closely related by character. Circumstances and the time and the evidence of the one credible but different witnesses to each offence affords mutual corroboration. It also can be used in sexual offences, robbery, theft, fraud, bribery, reset and assault. Now, all these things that's been listed just now, people, as common law crimes under common law jurisdiction, right? Now, there's a second circumstance here, people, and that is the amount of proof under statute law. Now, this is an enactment of common law. This is an extension of common law. But there is two legal and lawful systems. Legal is for the person, lawful is for the man or woman. And that's why they always use person in every legislation, every act, and everything else. Because it's a deception, a fraud, to hold a man or woman surety and liable for anything that they want. Now, amount of proof under statute. The common law principles relating to the amount of proof also apply to statutory offences unless the statute contains a specific provision. That means a provision is a rule that the accused may be convicted on the evidence of one credible witness alone. So under statute law, people, a man or a woman, or they call person, can be convicted with one witness. In the case where the statute permits conviction on the evidence of one credible witness, it may happen that two witnesses are called and one contradicts the other. Nevertheless, a conviction can be obtained if the court believes the evidence of one witness. Now, people, this is what I keep telling you about the Mickey Mouse administrative hearings. They're no courts of law, right? They're corporations, businesses, corporate places of business. and the man or woman is decepted or conned or trespassed on in these buildings. The building might be a court building, but what's in that court building is not a court, definitely not a court. Now, it says here at the end that if, well, the court can't believe nothing, it's a building, right? The man or woman on the bench acting capacity as administrator, that's the one as judge and jury on the man or woman in the so-called dock. If he or she believes one witness, they can decide to go against, right? Now, this is where the bias is in these administrative hearings, people, and I verify this with first-hand knowledge, right? And I do it, and I've done it, right? The procurator fiscal, the man or woman acting in capacity, a procurator fiscal. The man or woman acting capacity is solicitor, and the man and woman acting on the bench is administrator, the banker, right? There is a conflict of interest. These three men or women are part of the Bar Association. Now, as I've told you time and time again, the solicitor has an oath to the court, has a secret oath to the Bar Association, right? That's why they have to have licenses, and that's why men and women cannot get into these administrative hearings and assist another man or woman, because it's a con, it's a scam. No man or woman needs or requires a license, right? It's because the legal system, legal society are keeping control, right? There is no law requires a man or a woman to have a license to practice law. There is no crime in law if he or she does not, right? Again, the license is for the person, the same as the driving license, the council tax and everything else. Now, people have to realise common law exists, and the problem we have here is not enough people know their rights, inalienable and inherent rights, and they don't know how to deal with this matter. And this is why I've started doing what I'm doing, people. I'm breaking the law down, statute and common law. There's a lot more information to come. I'm even going to go to the extent of explaining murder, common law crime and other common law crimes, and show you there is common law, right? And that's a fact. Now, I put a video up yesterday, and I'd be grateful if the people on the comments would let me know. It's my understanding that that message of that video relating to threats and extortion didn't get very far. Now, I'm considering doing that video again to prove a point, because people have to and require to take notice of what I'm telling them now, because I'm verifying everything I'm doing here is true and accurate. I'm not lying. I don't need to give misinformation, right? This is verified stuff that I'm giving you, people. And this is verified stuff that I don't see anybody else putting out there in Scotland. Now, this relates to Scotland, right? Under Scots common law. So let me be clear on that just now. Now, people, I take a lot of time in what I do, and I'm precise at what I do. And I hope that the people out there is paying attention and listening. Hopefully tomorrow, I've done 3 videos. I've got 3 documents and other documents to put on the website. I'm going to my friend that created the website, and he's going to upload these documents. So when these documents are on the website, people, you'll be able to download it. The website is called www.anticorruptionscotland.com. All you need is an email and a password. So persevere with what I'm doing, people. I'm trying to assist the people. I'm trying to educate them and tell them what the law is, right? There is common law, and that's a fact, right? This Scotland, the land of Scotland, England, land of Wales are common law jurisdictions. And what's happening here, this legal system, legal society is trying to hide that from the people, from the men and women, and steal their rights, and it's wrong. And I'm hoping that we can get this sorted and people now start realising they can fight back with the information that I'm giving, helping them, and understand what's happening. Again, people, I'm considering putting up the video that I put up yesterday relating to common law, the definition of threats and extortion. Now I'm trying to keep these videos short and sweet, straight to the point, to give you the information that you require, brief and direct, so it's easy to understand and take on board. I'm starting to upload videos on BitChute, people. I'm on BitChute just now, as long as that may last. I put a video up the other day and it's still waiting to be processed so it can be seen. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if this is intentional or what. But anyway, people, I'm going to keep working here. And if you want, people, please download these videos and keep them for your reference. If you download them, you can convert them into MP3 format and put them on a MP3 player and you can listen to them. That's why, people, when I do research and I educate myself, if there's something I really want to pay attention to, what I'll do is I'll convert it into MP3 format, and every time I go out with a dog or I go a walk, I'll listen to it so it sticks in my head. That's why when I interact with these people for the legal system, legal society, I'm so fluent and precise at what I do. Sometimes I make some mistakes, but that's allowed because I'm only a man. And sometimes you're put in a position that you're not expected and you can't answer everything at that time. My main objective is to educate the people here with good intention and good knowledge and good information. I'm giving you this information for free, people, because that's the way it should be. You should help your fellow man, woman, to educate and assist each other to protect their rights. And that's what I'm trying to do now, people, protect your rights. Anyway, people, please share this video to all the groups, all your friends, on your friends list, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. If you've got a YouTube channel, please get this information out there, because this information is invaluable, and I'm verifying this as true and accurate. Anyway, people, again, thank you for taking time to watch this video. Thank you for giving me time to be heard and explain the information. It's appreciated, because all what I do is good for the people, and that's a fact. There's no hidden agenda. There is no ego, and I don't want to be a star. It's not about that. It's about giving the right information to help protect the people. Anyway, people, I'm going to leave it there. There's more information to come, a lot more information to come. It's going to help the people to understand what's going on. There's going to be a lot more videos put up now because I'm back on track. My head is clear. Take care, people. Be safe and have a good day. Thank you again, people.